Hey guys and gals, how you doing? How you doing? Again. Much love. Thank you for hitting the play button. Let's go. Turn it up. You guys are awesome for doing that. So appreciate it. I truly do appreciate that. Let's go. Okay, this is for you guys and gals, subscribers, viewers. This is for you. This is for you. Sec. Here we go. Yeah! That's right. Hang on a sec, guys. Checking the stream. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We are good. Turn it up. Let's go. Turn it up. Okay, I think we shall continue. Just gotta do some cleaning up here. Get rid of some stuff, some distracting stuff. Too much opened up here. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. Welcome back. What are we doing? Let's give it all a run, see where we're at. All right, good. All right, good. And ouch. Let's go. Okay, so what were we doing? The last thing we did was we're going to continue on, guys. Get right into this. It's probably what you want. I'm okay with that. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, great news. Got the code to work. Okay, you guys, so let's see. I know you probably watched the last video, which is awesome. Now I could kind of go ahead and try to break it again, guys. It's not really broken, but it is a red error in the console. Received a null reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Okay, this one baffles people, and in all honesty, a lot of people have solutions or suggestions, but I don't see any of them coming up with an answer. I have, though. Come to the right channel. Let's go. So how I figured it out? Well, it's called doing things all over again and figuring it out and using your brain. So what happened was, initially, okay, I put in the code the way it's written here initially. Okay, you know, good old Unity learn over there. They were doing all the right things. They did no wrong. The only thing that wasn't mentioned was, so here's the difference in what they've done and what you may do. You're going to come across the same issue. Okay, so what I do is I create my own parent objects. Okay, and then I will put the actual player that I drag and drop from, you know, whether it's from this farm folder or town folder, I'll drag and drop it into the parent. Okay, so over there at Unity.learn, I mean, they're doing the right things. They do however they do things, but what's not really mentioned or what's missed is the difference utilizing this code here. If you choose to use parent object containers, guys, okay, these are objects. This is a game object. It's also called a container. That's why I go over this stuff. I'm not talking just for the sake of talking, trying to look like I know how to talk. I can't talk. I'm trying to help out you guys, okay? Help out the world instead of, because I could just be sitting and doing coding and learning and not caring, But I care. So, I try to break things and I try to find answers and solutions and give you guys solutions to the same problem if you come across, So that's a difference. They, when they were doing the project, they dragged and dropped a player, and the player was the actual parent. Okay, there was no container. In this case, my player is a child object, and I have a parent object container. Okay, so you will get issues again, and there's other things too to be aware of, right? Where you drag and drop your properties, which object do you put those properties within, right? It makes a difference. It matters. Okay. Initially, when you drop your player in, you will get an animator that comes with it. Okay, there's animation going on, so stay tuned for that, guys and gals. We'll be doing a little bit of that. I know I'm gonna get, like, I've done animation myself, so stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna do some animation videos. These little projects, most of the legwork's already done for us, so you're not gonna really see how to, but I'll go over it a bit and I'll try to explain some things in that, and then we'll get into doing a little bit of animation, or at least we'll try. Okay, I don't know, I'm smelling somebody cooking something, and it smells good. I want to go eat now. What's up? It smells good. Okay, so properties. Okay, I have my script and my rigid body and my box collider attached to my player. Okay, this is why I'm going over this again, so you guys understand. Okay, so that's you will get the null reference, whatever it was called, null reference exception. Okay, I had to think about it a little bit and kind of redo this, and I decided because I thought of it after, because I've been running my original code with my own kind of code. I'll show you, I'll copy and paste the script here so you guys can see what I typed up. Just for you, I'll do that. But I want to keep their original code from Unity.learn. I like it better, and I like seeing this kind of stuff. I prefer to use this versus what I've used. What I used works just fine. It does. Okay, so you have kind of a disconnect. Okay, at that point, when you're attaching properties to your player, whether it's with the parent or the child, it just depends. Okay, again, the project is shown and taught to you guys, to us, initially, and pretty much, like I said, they just drag the fine young gentleman over there doing the instruction. He just dragged and dropped his player right into the hierarchy, right? And there's nothing wrong with what he did. I like to be, I like to create containers. It's just another way of doing things, that's all. Okay, so attach your, like I said, right from the get-go, attach your properties to your player. Okay, and you shouldn't have any issues utilizing this code here. Okay, so what we did initially here, we have this public bool is game over. The reason we did all that is so that we had access to this is game over boolean. okay, from the move obstacle script. Okay, that there has to be communication between the two scripts, and that this here is what creates that communication. Okay, but here's some more communication with this line here, guys, and this is, I believe, where the break happens when you get the null reference exception error. Okay, the break is right here, and I'm kind of glad I do these little things so that I can figure it out, right? Errors are good, guys. I'll always say it. It's how you learn. It's how we learn as humans, and that's the only way you're gonna get better. You can't expect everything to be perfect all the time. Flowers and roses and chocolate on Sunday mornings with marshmallow Q-tips. I don't know, that's all I had. But it can't be like that, right? Life's not like that, okay? It's not a box of chocolates, okay? All right? Some people like to think they live in La La Land, but it's not always like that. Anyways, not to get on a tangent, but so initially I had my tag player here because I couldn't decide which one I should be using. Anyways, in this case, in this setup, in my setup, the way it is, it's here the player object is the tag player, okay? And I left the character untagged, okay? So that could cause breaks too, guys, right? That connection. Find player right here, this string, okay? From this script, okay? Our connection with the is game over Boolean. And that connection also has to do with this script here, the on collision method, okay? As soon as there's a collision happen, it triggers the is game over to true. And that's why the communication needs to happen, guys. As soon as I like to think computer and understand how things work a little more than just typing letters and words and going, I'm a coder, I can type and copy and paste. That's great, but if you don't know how to understand it, you're good. You're just a good copy and paster. Anyways, so it triggers this, okay? Is game over becomes 1. As soon as that happens, then this becomes, well, essentially this here now becomes, what this means is if end player is game over, this is the connection. All it is like an object, and it's linking the Boolean, okay, from the player controller. Okay, so this will run as long as it's not equal to true. Okay, but as soon as this trigger happens, it becomes true. This becomes false. Everything ceases to happen over here, right? The move obstacle left script ceases. It ends. Okay, not Caesars. Okay, Caesars. Need some coffee. Again, you guys are getting a little more instruction over here than any other, I think. That's how I feel. So, if you guys are watching and you stayed and you subbed and you're still subbed and you're still watching, you guys are the most intelligent, beautiful people in the world. You truly are. All right, we shall continue. I wanted to kind of just, excuse me, I got to sneeze. I feel it coming on. I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, when? Today? Tomorrow? Next week? I don't know. It's there, but it wants me to sneeze during the stream, probably. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna show you guys quickly my code so you can see what I did. I kind of did a little bit of a, I don't know what to call it, a little bit of a slide by. It's a bit of, it's a way some of the, it's kind of old school coding methods, that's all. So I'm gonna do another script. I'm just gonna rename this one, and then I'm just gonna create a new one just for you guys, and I'll show you my script. I'm gonna call it X. Okay, and then I'm not gonna I could utilize this script, I could, but let's see, I don't want to paste all of it though. I'm a little bit worried because I'm not quite done this. Let's see, let me go to my script here. I'll see if I could copy and paste the parts that you guys need to see. Okay, so we have this. Okay, I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. Okay, so in my situation, what I did is, so this one's just standard public bool is game over. Okay. Mine is still a boolean. It's still called is game over, but I had to make mine static in order to have the communication happen. Okay. That's all still the same. Okay, gonna go like that. Okay, what else? Let's see, I got the rigid body in there. Yeah, we need that. Okay, that was still in there. Okay, and we got the is jumping and then is true. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, we had this still. Okay, just try not to paste the code that little too early here. Let's see, what else do we have? I believe, yeah, let's see, we had all this, we had that. We had that. I don't want to share that. This is the same, basically. Nothing's changed here. Okay, same thing with, yeah, this is still the same. Okay, and the life cycle fixed update. That's still the same. Okay, nothing's really changed here. Okay, it's only arguing because I haven't created the methods, that's all. It's again, you have to tell the program what you're talking about, right? It doesn't know what you're talking about here. It does not exist. Okay, so, and let's see, is this the same? My move character. What? Let's see. Hold up. Okay. After move character. That's weird. I don't know why it looks different. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna paste this in and try to speed things up here. Okay. Okay, not that one yet. I don't know, why is this? Okay. Process inputs. Where's my process inputs here? There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste that. That's underneath, and that's underneath that. Okay, let's paste this here. I also just reminded myself of something. I kind of had a little bit of an error here. Didn't mean to. I actually don't need this here, guys, but it is part of the input system still. I'm just gonna save that quickly. I'm just doing that so I could show you what I did, type in my code to kind of bypass the problem. Okay, it's not really cheating. It's not cheating at all, guys. I was just using old school way of doing things, that's all. I'm looking for project settings input, right? Okay, the jump. Okay, it's still there. I mean, I have a connection with the space bar, the name jump. I mean, I don't know if there's any confliction going on doing that, but everything seems to be running fine. It's not really yelling at me. Again, it's get button down, and I do apologize I didn't have get button down. Okay, so fix that code. And then here we go. So now I'm gonna look quickly at my on collision. That's let's see. Okay. Just wondering if it's any different here. I do have to add something though. We should do that. What's up? Oh, hang on a sec, guys. Just hold up. Just grab the bag there. Yeah, just grab that bag, yeah. Do I have them on me? I still have them on me. Here they are. Okay. Yeah, it's just my wife. She needed the keys to the Jeep. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm like trying to explain stuff here to you so you can see what I did different. Again, my static bool is game over. Okay, I had to go static so that it could communicate with move obstacle. Now I'm not really going to keep this code. I do have the on collision part to share as well. Let's see, I'm just going to go like this. I don't know if there's anything new there. Okay, just delete this. You don't need to see that. Okay, nothing's really changed here. This is all kind of still the same here. Except I had to add in that is game over, right? Okay, so I had to... I think we still have to do this too, if I recall. We'll see. We'll go through it, but I think I do. Okay. Okay, so with my... Oh, now I'm going to show you with the move script. I'm just going to paste it right into here. I'm not going to keep the script. So, but I'll show you. Where's the move script? Oh, goodness gracious. Sally on Sundays. Okay, here's the move script. I'm going to have to just kind of paste it all inside here. The program's going to argue a little bit. I guess I could comment it out. I don't know. Okay, because I'm trying to avoid creating a new script here, guys, is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go like this. Actually, it's not even really arguing with me that much. Okay, so here's the move obstacle, okay? What? Oh, goodness gracious, Sally on Sundays. Wrong one. Move obstacle, my bad. Man, I was on the right page in the first place, and then I jumped to the other. I got two notepads open right now. Okay, here it is. Did I copy it? There. Okay. So here it is. Okay, so with mine, I opted out of using this, right? I couldn't use this, okay, guys? I had to take this out. Basically, in mine, I didn't use that, okay? I had, like, cause I was getting the null error, right? With it, I was getting that error. Okay, I just want you guys to see the difference. Okay, so with mine, it's kind of an old school way of doing things, but here's the trick. Just like I was showing you guys, my bool had to be static. It couldn't talk to each other unless it was static. Okay, so that's the difference. So mine, so going up here, this is just regular public bool is game over. I had to make mine static. It's the same thing, it's still public, guys. Okay, and this bit of an old school way, like the code is real simple. There isn't nothing special going on, but I could now use the class name. Because, again, take note, this is the player script, and I just put it in the same document or same, script, but this is the, it is arguing with me. Actually, it's asking for another one of these. Okay, there. Now it's done arguing. So, all I did was paste to move obstacle script in here because there's really not much to it, right? So you could, at that point now, you could just type player controller. Of course, it's called X now, so that's one way of shutting it up, right? And then now I have access to the is game over, which is up here, but this is actually supposed to be separate script altogether. Okay, that's it. I don't know if you guys need to see any more now. There's nothing really more special about it. It's a lot less code for sure, because I pretty much took that out, right? And I call it old school, I guess, but you can do that. Like a lot of the older coding, you can, if you do things right, you can still utilize the class name and access variables, right? Right? It's just part of coding. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna actually close this. We don't need it anymore. I wanted to just show you guys gals that, okay? And then we're gonna continue on here. I'm just gonna use the code that was shown through the tutorial. And I was gonna actually just type my code, what I showed you guys, if I came across that error again. Okay? In this case, I'm not coming across those errors, so we should be okay. Okay, so what I did is I closed the one that said X, and then I just deleted it here. Just make sure you delete the right one. If you delete anything, right, guys, be careful what you're deleting. Okay, there we go. All right, everything's working. I'm not getting any console errors, so happy. All right, so now we need to clean up stuff, right? Because I want to play it and I want to run it and stuff, but I don't like, so we have this issue, guys, right? We're going to carry on. We have this issue of, I'm just going to stop it here. Things still spawning, right? Okay? Right? No bueno. No bueno. Okay, we don't want that. time to do some housekeeping. What time is it, guys? What time is it? It is housekeeping time. I need a like a little video clip for that. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Man, can I fluff your pillow? It's a classic. Yeah. Okay, let's carry on. All right, so looking at the player controller script, we've got this. No. What? Not player controller. This one, right? Okay. Player controller. It's not really a player controller, but whatever. It's an easy way to name a variable. Okay. Technically, it's kind of like I don't know what we could call that. Using a proper variable name. Player link up or something to that effect. Like it's a link between these two. Script link up. We're really accessing a boolean, so I'm just gonna leave it, but we could call it something like that. M script link up, something like that. Or M class access boolean or something. I don't know, something that, you know, you could think about it a little bit more, but it could be something like that, right? Okay, let's carry on. All right, so we have our find player, we have all that. Player controller script is not AKK. I use the not equal to true. It means the same thing as equal to false. It's all the same. Okay, that's so now we got to stop obstacle spawning on game over. Okay, so how to do that? Let's see. We are in SpawnManager. Just kind of reflecting here. Okay, so we did that again, did we? Let's see. Let me see my SpawnManager code here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have all that. We have that. We have that. Let's see. I'm just kind of reflecting on what they did, because I did different things to what they did, right? So I got to kind of rack my brain about what to do and what not to do. What is that they're doing here? Spawn obstacle. Okay, oh yeah, okay, I see that now. I see it now. Yeah, okay, I see it now. All right, I just got to do some changes right here. So if we have to actually do that again. I think we have to link up. Do we have to link that up? See, we're in the SpawnManager, so I think we have to do the same thing. Do we? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, player. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's fine so far. I don't know if it's gonna allow me to call it. I don't think I can. Yeah. Okay. might actually have to, that's what, see, yeah, I have to do that again. Okay, so essentially I need, do you have to do the whole thing again? Yeah, you do, it looks like. Okay. Okay, we might just call it something different. So you have to kind of retype the code again. With mine was a lot simpler. All I had to do was just type this. And it was fine. Fine. Okay, let's see. Above or there. It's going to be called before start. I'm going to actually just use one of these. Control X. We'll use one of these just for funsies. Let's go to here. Control V. Control V. Control V. Okay. I decided to use it anyways, so. And here, this one is called, didn't I just copy and paste it here? What's up? There it is. Okay, delete, Control C, Control V. There we go. Okay. And, okay, so down here, I have to use this, right? I have to use the actual, that worked over here, right? Yeah. So in the difference between, that's the other difference, guys. Okay, I was using the straight class to access the is game over. Again, recall that my Boolean was static. Okay, so you can do these things. You can. Again, I was using the actual player controller like an object to access the is game over. In this case, we are creating a variable, okay, and we're assigning it, basically find a player, get component, blah, 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 assigning it to that so that we can use it here to access the Boolean. Okay? All right. And so as soon as this becomes false, right? Let's see, let me think of this. You kind of have to think backwards a little bit. Right now it's as long as game over is not equal to true. Okay, so as soon as game over becomes true, then you can't move obstacle here. And then same thing with we're doing the same thing here over in the spawn manager, essentially, right? As soon as it's game over, stop spawning. Okay, so that's what we've done, guys. Okay, so just to have a look. All right, back here. So it should be, there should be no more spawning as soon as it's game over, right? As long as it's true, which it is right now. There we go. Boom. Ouch! And there you go. Everything stopped and nothing spawning. So if you look here, because this is where you can see stuff still spawning right here in the hierarchy. Okay, so boom, let's go. That's what we want. All right. So now we do still have the problem. So that fixes the game over problem. Okay, that's good. But these are still spawning. And here, let me show you something, because this is something you haven't seen, guys. Okay. Let's see if we can see it from here. I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, let's run it. I'm gonna try to jump over here, over some, but oh, yeah, look at there. See him going? Aye! They're just falling, right? Again, they're falling because, you know, they have rigid bodies, right, guys? That's why they're falling. Gravity. As soon as you attach a rigid body, they're affected by gravity. That's it in a nutshell. Okay. Destroy obstacles that exit bounds. Okay. I'm just trying to kind of go in the same order here. That's all. Let's see. So, there's a couple of ways of doing this, guys. Okay. There's two ways. I'll show you guys a couple of ways of doing things. We could do this. This is something you've already seen before. And I'm going to just go like this. Okay. Right? We could do this. I'm going to create the script anyways, just to show you. Destroy out of bounds script. Okay. Header. Okay. Oops. Area limits. Okay. Yes. Private. Float. I'm going to try to grind out some code here quickly. Okay. Out of scene. Out of bounds. Whatever you want to call it. That has to be uppercase as well. Bounds. Okay. Its value. What value did I use? Here's a way to find out. Okay. If you're not sure at distance, remember we counted these earlier. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Hang on. No, this was that 10 or 100? I can't remember. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. X position 1.75. Okay. I'm just going to go like this. Okay. Negative 9.7. So is that actually 10? Yeah, that's 10. That's right. So as soon as the barriers get around 10, they should be deleted. Okay? Because that's kind of the point where they fall down anyways, right at that point. So I could go somewhere around there. Negative 11. Okay. So we'll use that. That's our out of bounds. Again, remember, recall, obstacle. X, that's positive, right? Whichever direction it's pointing is positive. Okay, so what's the opposite of positive? As long as you know you didn't fall asleep in school, you'll know, right? Is equal to 10. I could either go like this or I could go like this. It depends on how you like to type your code. Okay. Okay. Private. Avoid. We are going to use the update. Okay. I'll just paste this in for you guys anyways. Okay, no, I didn't want a second one. What are you doing? I'm going to create another method. Okay. You guys know I like doing this if you're watching. I like to create my own methods because they're fun and they make you think. Private. Spent a lot of time with WinForms, working with different methods, creating different methods. I'm gonna call it Cleanup Crew because that's my unique, original brain thinking of words. Technically, it is Cleanup Crew, right? Okay, so now it did this. which is incorrect. You know, the program is great. It's going to offer you suggestions, which is fine. Okay. But we're going to do this. I actually need some space here. Transform dot position. We only care about the X value. Remember that, guys? If it's less than, and to make the value negative, you just put it there. Now I have two choices. I could make it negative here or negative here. Potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. It all cooks the same, boys and girls. It all cooks the same. Okay, here's the cleanup crew right here. Whoops. There we go. The last thing we got to do is stick our newly created method right into the update. And save. That's it. So that's one way of doing things, guys. Okay? You can create your own destroy out of bounds and attach that script directly to the wall, right? Which will also be attached to our prefabs. Okay? It already has one script. So since it already has, see, but that's, you got to be aware of these things too. The background has the same script as well, right? It has the same script. So, but there's a way around that, guys, okay? Which is, you know, the great thing about some of the stuff that you do here in the inspector. So let's go to move obstacle. Again, take note, I haven't attached that script that we just created. Okay, it's not attached to anything. So right now it's not doing anything. It's just a script sitting in a folder. That's all it is. Okay, so you could go like this, and this is the way they showed it. I mean, they've showed also, you know, creating this script here as well, right? Just another way of doing things. Okay, it's kind of up to you. What do you want to do, right? So here's the other way. Let's go here. We need to go in this script. So we need to be in our move obstacle script, okay? So what we do is we go if transform dot position dot x. We still have to create that. I'm just gonna go like this for now, just so the program isn't arguing with me. But we still have to create this. Okay, we still need that. That could go up, I don't know, somewhere. I guess it would go right there. Okay, that's kind of a vital one there, this one here. Did I not label those vital? Okay, where is that? Is that here? I have vital controls. Yeah, I do have a vital controls. Because essentially that is a vital control as well. And the spawn manager had it. Vital controls. And then our out of bounds. Move right here. Okay, alright. Just wanted to, because it's a bit of a control, so it's vital, in my opinion. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's continue. Back to here. Alright, so finish this. So all we did was we just added this out of bounds. I'm gonna call it out of scene, just so that it's something different to what we had earlier. Okay, out of scene. Okay, da 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 da. Now it has to be negative as well. And so yeah, here I'm gonna do that second, but we're gonna do this first. So destroy, transform. What? Game object. Okay, watch this. Okay, remember, guys, things to be aware of. Whoops. What? We're on the move obstacle script. Did I save it? Yeah, I didn't save it. That's why it's yelling at me. Okay, that's all it is. Make sure you have it saved, boys and girls. Okay, so remember, our StoneWall has the move obstacle script because essentially it's doing the same thing anyways. It's just transforming an object to the left. That's really all it's doing. Okay? But now we've added to this code, we're saying destroy as soon as you get to this point, which is 10, negative 10, right? But you got to remember, guys, we also attach that script to the background. So watch what happens. Oops. I was supposed to not miss that. I was supposed to miss that, I mean. Okay. There we go. Bye. It's gone. Where'd that background go? Okay. So if you looked here, I'm going to run it again, but if you watch right here, you can see the walls being destroyed. They should be deleting too, guys. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so here's a quick and easy fix, guys. Remember when we did this? This is the great thing about tags. Now you're learning about tags and how they work. Okay, background. Oh. Well, we didn't do a tag for that, but we did do a tag for the wall. Right? So we could use that in our code. Okay, we don't need to do for the background. So now we're going to use logical operators, right? This is where you got to learn these things, guys. The ors and the ands, okay? If you're using ors, it's either, it could be, okay, these are ors, okay? Let me finish the code here. So game object dot compare tag, okay, method action and obstacle. Okay, make sure you didn't have any typos. Okay, so this is an or. Okay, remember, make sure you don't have any typos, because this string here is the link. Okay, can't have any typos. Okay, so this means or. So this is an if statement, right? Obviously. So this is gonna happen if this happens, and this is gonna happen also if this happens. But this will only happen. Okay, hang on. How do I say this? This will happen. It'll destroy game objects if this happens or if this happens. Okay, so it'll become true if either this is true or if this is true. It doesn't matter because it's an or. It only needs to have one be true. That's my point. Only one of these needs to be true with an or statement. So this one could be, or this one could be true for this to happen. And means they both have to be true. This will not happen unless both of these are true. Make sense? I hope so. Okay, turn it up. That's how logical and ors work, guys. Okay, here we go. Alright, our background should be fine now. But all the obstacles should be deleting. And if you see in the hierarchy, you should see things deleting. I'm happy now, because now we're housekeeping. We're cleaning up. The cleanup crew is working, boys and girls. The cleanup crew is working. Let's go! We're at just under an hour here. Need some noise, have some cafes. All right, let's go. Okay. What are we doing next? We're doing good. Things are going fine now, boys and girls. Again, I could have... So you have your choices, right? You could do this, which is really... All we're doing is adding, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code, essentially, versus a whole script. So we could have used this, right? So it's an or thing, guys, right? You could do this, or you could do this, right? It's up to you. It all does the same thing, right? Whatever this script is attached to, right? So if I attach that script to the wall, if we look see, I don't have to do any, that's the other thing too. Recall, like, anytime you add something new to the, technically it's the prop copy, well, it's the original, but we have prefabs associated with this, right? As soon as you add something new to the original, then you're going to be making change, you're going to be affecting the prefab, right? So you'll have to check your overrides, right? Again, we have no overrides because we haven't made any changes. But if I took the script and attached this to the original, then that means I would have immediately had to do an override, okay? So be aware of that, guys. So what we did here, all we did was just, is it in the move? All we did was add this code. We haven't changed anything in Unity. But this all works the same. It's just as beautiful, right? Again, I don't need this code anymore. I could just delete it. It's just wasted space. It takes up bits and bytes, guys. Right? The more bits and bytes, obviously, your file size is going to be larger, right? Okay, it's just mathematics 101 stuff, Okay, we're doing good, I think. That covers everything in that section. We could go on to the next section. We'll start a little bit, and then possibly, if you guys are lucky, based on views, if I do more. Ain't I nice? I know. Oh, yeah. Okay, what are we doing now? Just jokes, guys. For those that are dedicated to watching, you guys are the reason I keep doing this. Okay? Much love. You guys are awesome, you guys and gals. You guys and gals! I gotta throw it out there again. I love doing that. I really do. Okay. Animation time. Is it animation time? Guess what time it is, guys? Guess what time it is? It's animation time! Oh, yeah! Alright, cool. So what do we have to do first? It's called Don't Just Stand There. I love that. It's a cool name. Funny name. Alright, so we need to activate the animator controller. So if we go, this is how you find it, okay? So they've already kind of set us up nicely for the animations. This isn't really going to be how to create your own animations. We are going to get there one day, guys. I've already been working on this stuff, but I guess I'm a little bit behind sharing stuff because I'm in the middle of, doing my own grinding and then also trying to, do content for you guys too. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Stay tuned for how to do your own animation streams. Okay? It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah. Alright. Okay, so player, animation controller. Here we go. It's already been set up for us. Now, why is the player not animating already, guys? Double click on the player's animation controller. Okay, that's this. Oh look, it's right there. Okay. As soon as I clicked that, it took me right to the folder. Oh, I just double clicked. Where'd that come from? Wowzy wowzers. Batman. There's a bit of things going on here, guys, okay? Don't let it overwhelm you. Just, you know what? Just look at the one for now. Let's just look at movement. Because when you start animating, you're only really going to have this to begin with anyways. This is all like the fine people over at Unity.learn.unity. They went over and beyond, okay? And they gave us individuals that are willing to learn. They've done a lot of work here. Trust me, they've done. These are all animations that are created. Every single one of these. We'll just go through it quickly. And they've kind of already set it all up, right? You can actually create your own animations. It's pretty awesome. I'm just trying to, it's under animation here. That's the shortcut, right? And the animator, I believe, is where, if I recall correctly, yeah, the animator is where you create your own animations. I've been doing the 2D stuff a little bit, guys, so I've been like doing digital art, pixel art, right? Doing 16 pixel square characters, essentially 16 pixels, and then doing different animations utilizing Krita, right? Krita is what I use for creating animations right now. Okay, guys, I do recommend it. I think it's, again, they're artists, right? Artists that are out there supporting other artists, okay? Again, every single one of us struggling and starving and living off bologna and egg sandwiches for a living, right? Right? Now these guys over here, they want to help us out, us little guys out, right? So they created an open source program. I'll open it. It opens quick. I have videos on this. There's a link on where to download it and stuff. Okay? I've done videos on how to set up. Okay? I started working on another sprite. I haven't gotten very far in that. I've got a lame sprite there, but I got one here that isn't too bad. Okay? And then I'll close this. Control W is a shortcut. I'll show you the little character I've been working on. Where are you? Is it here? Yeah. Okay, right here. My little ghost. Let's not. I'll just open up a regular picture. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. Okay. my little ghosty, and I've animated, so you have to create different. That's the only thing, guys, right? With Krita, you have to do individual animations. Like, you can actually do it all into one and then kind of import it, but then you have to break it down after. I thought, well, why put everything into one? That's kind of like these tiles here, right? See if I can find them. Tiles. Here's the easier way for me to show you. Let's go back to here. We'll go to here. And then we'll change this. Okay? Essentially, that's a tile. Essentially. Well, that's a tile too. I guess. A singular tile. A lot of work was put into that, but all they had to do was duplicate it. But, you know, I think it's pretty good. They did a decent job of it. I think so. The closer you get, you lose some, you know, it looks better from a distance, right? But anyways, these are the player character tiles. Okay? Right? If I find the... let's see, where the businessman. Where's businessman? Businessman, there. That's the businessman. So this is the tile for, look at it. There's his face. Hello, businessman. What's up? Right? It gets wrapped. It gets wrapped. Okay, it's a wrapping. Now, I haven't really figured out how to do that yet. I haven't gotten to that point, so I have no answer for that yet. Okay, but I think that's cool. I call these 2.5D animations. Now, where was I? Which one was it? This one? Oh yeah, I meant to change it to that, because actually that looks better. It actually looks like he's running on concrete, me doing that. And you can actually see the lighting effect too. So that's kind of nice. Okay, getting back to this, I'll just show you quickly, right? So you have to create different animations. So what I would do is I would create the animation, and then I would just snippet tool, do a little quick snippet, right? Save that, then do my second animation, and then so I'll just open it up. I'll show you guys. I meant to do a separate video showing you guys this, so I am going to do it, but I mean, I guess I'll show you now. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and then I have one that's an idol. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so, and then there's the other thing that you can do. You can do this. I'm actually interested in it. Let me just think. Hang on. I'm trying to think of the name offhand, but I do have it here saved in Bookmark Manager. It's just another software package that I'm going to have to learn, but I'm not worried about learning new software. I mean, I used AutoCAD, I think, and StruCAD and structural steel software. I think I could, and Excel, and programmed and did stuff in that. And yeah, I'm not too worried about learning new software. Okay, where is that? Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. This is it here. I'll open this and I'll show you this, right here. Okay. Sprite. Okay. It's, you know, like, I haven't figured out yet. Again, this, to me, this is better because I'm not saying anything bad about Krita. Krita's great. It's open source. You could do a lot more in Krita. There's more colors and stuff going on. I think you're limited with a color palette I'm not 100% sure yet. The other thing I was thinking is, can you take your Krita designs and then open them up here in Sprite? Maybe. I don't have that answer yet. I like to figure things out myself and come up with solutions. And so yeah, the cool thing about this software, guys, is you can see the animation all at once. You don't have to do what I'm doing, copying and pasting and viewing your you know, your sprites, your sprite animations with snippets, right? It just takes longer, a lot more work. Right here with a sprite, at least you could do everything and see the animation all at once, right? So, and then there's a matter of taking your animations and importing the Unity. That you can do. I do know that much. Okay, again, Krita, you can import your you have to export a PNG, but you can't. Okay, anyways, a little bit of a bonus for you guys and gals seeing that. Am I gonna do anything? We are gonna get into animations. That's what started this conversation. But next video we'll start talking about animations. I'm gonna end this video at that because I don't want to make them too long for you guys. I like to try to think you guys have busy lives and only so much time to watch, you know, content, and I don't want to make it too long for you. So, but you guys, every single one of you watching and listening right now, you're all awesome sauceum. That was a little bit of an intro into kind of what I've been doing so far. I did promise a video on that, so you guys kind of got a sneak peek for those of you who've been watching. I am working on a 2D game right now. You know, I don't know if it's going to turn into anything, but right now it's pretty much still learning, grinding, and doing all those things. Again, digital art is literally a full-time job on its own. It truly is. Like, I almost want to hire my own digital artist. There are a lot of digital artist creators out there that are, like, I won't lie, a lot better at doing it than I am. But then on the other hand, they're probably natural artists, and they've probably been drawing and sketching most of their lives, which is that is great. You know, I'm not saying anything bad, but that's their strength, right? Those are their strengths. It's not my strength. I could do it, but it just takes me longer. Okay, these guys are natural, and I mean, they're putting out some nice stuff. There's some Google. I'm going to recommend some things you could Google when we get into talking about animations. Let's leave it. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome, every single one of you. Appreciate you being, you know, part of this little project for funsies. That's what we're doing over here. Again, leveling up the code, showing you guys, you know, even the things that can happen, the bugs and the errors and stuff you can get. Like, not everything's perfect all the time, but I try to, you know, over here give you guys solutions to any issues. So that's what I do. All right, that's it. Johnny WhiskeyTango Coding appreciates y'all. I will see you guys and gals in the next video. So wherever you are, whoever you are, have an awesome day, and take care for now. Peace out, guys. Peace.
Maybe I don't understand this.